Tony.
Pleasure to meet you, son.
Good to meet you. Thanks for doing this.
Of course.
All right, so is this your first time in Iowa?
I recognize the bridges y'all have between y'all buildings for when it turns like -20. So I feel like this hasn't been my only time, but I don't quite remember.
Okay.
But I will remember now.
They do have those bridges in Minneapolis too.
So I could have been in Minneapolis as well. I know I definitely went there.
Well, we would love to have you back here anytime.
Yes.
Yeah. And this is the first year that the Riverview Festival is happening.
Yeah.
What's it like knowing that and participating in an event like this?
You said it's the first one?
This is the first one.
I feel quite special. That's pretty sick.
Awesome. And we got to hear some music. You played some songs that you said on stage. This is my first time doing these on stage.
Yes.
And including a project that just came out yesterday.
Yeah,
Can you tell us a little bit about this new project?
Yeah, it's called SG8, which stands for super good, and 8 songs is minimal. But yeah, pretty much it's a lot of thoughts and feelings like during COVID, anxiety, like, you know, saying not even really, I say like depression, I suppose, but just like, you know, like those darker, deeper feelings, and then going out and like acting like we just didn't experience that for a year and a half, and trying to like assimilate back into life and everything. So just but like still here to have a good time. So like just like, and also like, you know, putting a lens to everybody else and how they're feeling, you know. So I'm trying to like narrate that story.
Yeah, it's been quite a year for everyone. And how long have you been playing shows since like coming back from the pandemic, which we got to mention is not over yet?
It's not over. Definitely not over yet. This is my second show I've done since COVID, or since the pandemic.
Where was your other show?
It was in Los Angeles.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a smaller crowd, but it was good for us because I didn't perform for like a whole year plus.
Yeah. Is this part of a tour?
Yes, it is. Yeah, I guess because like next week is our LA date.
Okay. Is that where you're heading? That's not your next date, or?
That is my next date.
Okay.
2 dates in Los Angeles.
All right. Are you sticking around here for a while today then?
Definitely. A couple homies are performing, Van Jess and Earth Gang. And I just met Mick Jenkins a second ago, so I'm excited for his set too.
I don't know how many else in the crowd. This is my first time seeing you perform, and the music is amazing. Also, your stage presence. Do you have any inspirations as far as like your performing style and your appearance?
Michael, Freddie Mercury, Prince, Andre 3000. Do like my top 4.
Very cool. Gotta ask about the fringe pants. Where did those come from?
So I've been working with Levi's to make like my garments for tour, and I was like, people usually put fringe on top. I know I dance and move a lot, so I was like, let's put the fringe on bottom. And then, yeah, I didn't bring the top, but it's a motorcycle top that I got to design and stuff. So yeah, it's a little collaboration with Levi's and I.
So, what did you do for a year and a half? Were you writing songs, or did you get really into any new hobbies?
I tried to get into Qigong, and that didn't work out.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Qigong.
I'm not familiar.
It's like an Asian like study. It's like a deep study. You usually see people like doing.
Okay.
But it goes deeper. I'm not allowed to speak too much about it.
Okay.
But yeah, I tried to get into it, and it didn't work out. Also, reading more. You know what I'm saying? More quiet time. You know, like anybody else, tried to meditate. I start cooking more. That is the thing. As a touring artist, you don't really get to like have time to cook. So like I've been figuring things out, and I would say that I have a pretty nice stir fry.
So you don't do that on tour, like
no.
You don't have a.
We're scraping together on tour, trying to get what we can, pretty much.
Anything else that you like picked up from the pandemic that you're I'm gonna carry this forward into my into my performing career or musical career? Go
to sleep. I slept a good amount in pandemic. We're still there, but now it's just like if the homies is kicking it like too long, like kind of lollygag, I'm like, all right guys, I'm gonna go home. I mean, not go home, but I'm gonna go to my room. I'll see you in the morning. And I enjoy sleeping now. Like I was in a hotel room yesterday, and usually there's like some type of source of light. It was pitch black, and I was like, and they like these really big pillows, and I literally stuffed myself inside of it. It was crazy. It was amazing. It was wonderful.
Cece, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I want to ask you about that song that you have on the Spider-Man soundtrack. What was that experience like, getting your music out there on such a big soundtrack like that?
Freaky. It was tight. I mean, they came to me and asked me they had the beat and everything, like the idea, and they wanted me to like flesh it out, and then just like not actualize. I guess actualize it. But yeah, no, it was amazing just to even see like my name on a movie like that, to see the song pop up and like be prominent. Like it was tight. It was amazing.
That's awesome. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. It was wonderful to meet you. And it was wonderful to see the show too.
Is there anything we didn't ask that you wish we had asked, or that somebody you wish would ask you during one of these interviews?
SG8 right now, out right now, out right now, out right now. 8 songs, out. It's amazing. I put my heart into it. I really like jambalaya. And like Thai food. That's like one of my favorites.
Is that another recipe you're gonna try to learn?
Not Thai.
Okay.
But jambalaya, yes. I can do jambalaya.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? I got some folk I know who can teach me.